Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today we're taking a look at a brand new 2024 Riverstone Legacy 425 FO fifth wheel. This is a really nice higher end luxury style fifth wheel with a front office. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of this beautiful RV, show you what this thing's all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the brand new 2024 Riverstone Legacy 425 FO here. As you've seen on the floor plan that was up, this is a front office, front living room, rear bedroom kind of setup. So we're going to actually start up here in the office area, and then we'll kind of work our way back. So behind your TV entertainment area right here, you're going to have your own private office. This is super cool. So you could have two people really sitting here if you wanted to. There's a little desk on this side. It does come with one chair. You have a window over here overlooking the backside area of the RV. The solar charge controller over here. Electric outlet down below. There is AC in here. And you also have a little electric heater down there. Window overlooking the front area of the RV. Hopefully you got a really beautiful view, whatever camp place you might be at. Over here on the other side, you got another little area you could use for whatever. You could have another desk over here basically for another person, or you can roll yourself back and forth, maybe have a computer set up on one side and maybe a sewing machine or something set up on the other. Whatever you prefer to do in here. Little storage area right there. It's a pretty cool little setup. Now you do have quite a bit of storage down below that front area and up above also. This has a travel lock. So when this goes back, there's a lock right here, and you access it by opening up the door here. And just up inside of here is where you actually flip the little handle and slide it across to lock it into place. Stepping back here, you're going to have storage on both sides of the TV and fireplace area right there. Now your two opposing sofas here will actually flip out and make into beds. So you could sleep 4 people up here if you really had to. You have your theater seat over there, looking straight ahead at your Samsung TV. There's some light controls and stuff over here on the wall as well. These windows in this RV are standard dual pane safety glass windows. Typically RVs have single pane windows. You have the nicer whisper quiet ducted AC systems. This particular unit has 3 ACs on it. That third AC also has a heat pump on it. So you don't have to burn through as much propane in colder weather. Now you can opt in for another heat pump on one of the other ACs if you want. If it does get too cold, you do really want to fire up the propane furnace. Heat pumps are only good down to a certain temperature. But if you get in extremely cold weather, would definitely recommend making sure your 12-volt heat pads are on to keep your holding tanks nice and warm, along with your propane furnace running. You also have that electric fireplace that helps. Little heater in the front office area as well that's going to help you. Now the Riverstone has a 3¼ inch thick sidewall. It is roughly 1¼ inch thicker than most high-end fifth wheels. R16 insulation factor, where most high-end fifth wheels are only like an R10 or 11. It is a hung wall exterior. It's not a less expensive glued together laminated process. So it is actually more of a true hand-built RV instead of a machine lamination system. Which basically means you don't have to worry as much about delamination problems. Soft close drawer guides as well. Dishwasher down below. You're going to have that trash can over there as well. Now there's plenty of room in here that if you wanted to get, like, say, a small roll around island or something from, you know, your local furniture store, you probably could do so, but it makes it feel nice and roomy in here not having that island. But if you are a big chef cooking type of person, then maybe having a little extra roll around area for more counter space might help you. Got a little hook holder here, so you could maybe do, you know, your coats here or whatever you might want to do. There's light switches here, awning light switches, interior switches. You do have some quick controls here for like awnings, slide outs and stuff you can scroll through, or you can bring it up on the big screen. You're going to have, you know, some master control switches here, furnace, heat pump, ACs throughout. Lights in here have dimmers on a lot of the lights, so you can go through and control that. Generator start stop features if you order it with the generator. So there's quite a bit in this new control panel that they're using. Inverter button, on-demand water heater controls. You even have a drawer built into each of the one drawer built into the step on each set of stairs going up into the living room or back here into the master bed bath area. Sliding doors to block off your bathroom area and also your bedroom area. So kind of starting up top, there is a turbo exhaust fan up here. There is a large skylight, nice step-in shower, adjustable shower bar, sit-down seat, glass enclosure. You do have the nicer, heavier duty foot flush toilet with the heavier duty lid instead of that cheap plastic lid you find on a lot of RVs. Some storage over there for your towels and linens. Pretty good size little medicine cabinet area here as well. Going on back into your bedroom area. Now this customer ordered theirs with the queen bed feature. The bed does raise up. There's storage underneath of there as well. You can do the standard king if you prefer a king. It takes away about 5 inches on each side of the bed walkway area. So it pretty much fills up that slide out and, you know, just kind of gives you a little less room to maneuver around at the walkway area. But you have storage over there, a little end table, electric outlet with USB charger ports on each side of the bed, window on each side of the bed, those do open. You have individually controlled lights up there in the slide out as well. So if you want to read on one side and shut off the light on the other, you can. Really like these dark tinted mirrors as well for this back closet area. Again, whisper quiet AC ducts back here. Jensen smart TV back here. 6 drawers and some cabinetry back here as well on this side. So this unit has 6 slide outs. Motion lights back here in your closet area as well. Little shelf space up there. And then right over here we have washer and dryer feature. So you have stackable washer dryer. Dryer vent goes out the back. You'll see that when we get out there as well. But a really beautiful setup here. Close this mirrored area right here so you can kind of see what that looks like as well. And again, if you don't like white wood, they do have another wood you can choose from. Currently, they only have one floor to choose from. Typically, they do have two. Right now, they're just doing one, but I do picture probably for the 2025 changes coming up, probably around July or August again, they will most likely end up doing a second floor option. I would picture them doing that. All right, now I want to head outside. I want to show you around the outside of this beautiful RV, and then we're going to come back in and close this thing up for you. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are back on the outside of this brand new, beautiful 2024 Riverstone Legacy 425 FO model here. We're gonna get started here on the door side of the RV, kind of work our way around for you. So first things up, again, Legacy package. So that comes standard with paint when you do that Legacy package. They have 4 paint colors you can choose from. This one here is a very popular one, but you can see in the pictures popping up here, the other 3 colors that you can also choose from. Now, if you don't do the Legacy package and you just go with the straight Riverstone version, it comes with a nice exterior with some vinyl graphics on it. Now, this one was also ordered with these slide-out awning covers that cover the tops of some of the slide-outs. So you will not get it on the 2 that are under your main awnings, but you would get it on the ones that are not. So the 3 on the other side, and then this 4th one right here in the front. They're really nice slide-out toppers that roll in and out with the slides. They also have a little metal protective wrap on them, so that is a upgrade over the traditional slide toppers you find on most RVs. Again, you have those dual pane frameless look windows. Back behind this front door right here is going to be 2 40-pound propane tanks. Most luxury fifth wheels do 30s, and a lot of your lighter weight or lower priced fifth wheels do 20s. Huge drop frame pass-through storage compartment area right here. Lots of room in this thing. You do have some little access doors that slide open back here. There's an electric outlet back there. You can see you have some motion lights up here. And you also have a lot of steel chassis framing up here. Where a lot of brands, this is usually aluminum tube framing. Here you're gonna have a much heavier duty upper deck steel chassis tied into the lower frame chassis as well. It is much stronger, does weigh a little bit more, but it is much stronger than the pieced together steel / aluminum that you find on your typical weekend camper. Over here to the next slide out, you're gonna have the feature of a smart TV here. This is a nice option. You don't have to get the TV if you don't want, but if you do this option, the Jensen Smart TV is what they're currently using. You have 2 power awnings on here. One that goes from just over to the right of the slide here, back, and then you're gonna have another one kind of covering mostly the back slide out over there. But both of those are power awnings, LED light strips built in. You also have manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. And they also have that really nice metal protective wrap, trying to keep those things nice and easy for years of use. All right, more ride entrance step here. We have the quad entrance step. It is rated for 500 pounds, adjustable feet for tilting. You have the heavy duty more ride grab handle as well. Comes out further and a little bit stronger than those traditional folding style handles. Does have that black safety glass entry door. It also has the touch keypad lock on there. So you can use your keys if you want, but you can also just do a touchpad code to help get you in and out of there. There is obviously a window in there. You can kind of see through there a little bit. Nice to be able to see in and out. You have that traditional screen door like you've seen when we were inside as well. Little porch light up above, so you have a porch light or your LED light strip, either one. You also have a camera. This one was ordered with the 4-camera system. So you're seeing up above there that camera that kind of looks down over your entry. Now this also has a camera over there on the front corner, looking down this side, one looking down the other side, and one on the back. So it could see around this whole thing, except for the front. You can see almost around the whole RV when you're driving down the road. Really nice system. Triple axle unit, Goodyear tires, does have a tire pressure monitoring system on it as well. This also has disc brakes with that legacy package. And it also has that upgraded road armor trail air suspension in the middle there, which kind of acts like shock absorbers for RVs. Now you can also upgrade this system to a heavier, more ride, independent suspension. It does cost significantly more, adds a few hundred pounds of weight to the RV as well. But if you are a serious traveler roaming the country, you might consider that. That could be a nice upgrade for you. This is pretty cool. We have a little pull-out griddle here by Riverstone. A little bit of storage on the side there. And you can also see this big light right here. This is a midship turn signal. Really nice safety feature. And then down here, you're going to have an electric outlet as well. Not many brands have turn signals on the sides of the RV. Typically, they're just on the back. So it's nice to see them put one on the side. Electric outlet in here. Motion light or on-off light. Like the little hook rack system in there as well. Such a beautiful paint job. Now you'll notice as we're walking around, even the sides of the slide are painted that base color. So they do have that base gray to them. Where some brands don't paint the sides of their slide at all. They're just the standard, white or off-white fiberglass color. Over here, you're going to have a really nice heavy-duty more ride tray. This holds, I think it's up to 800 pounds it's rated for. Just real easy. Hit the latch, slide it back in there. Also has a couple lights up there as well, some motion lights. Just down below, you have a little hitch receiver right here. That is not a towing hitch, but it is a little bike rack hitch or maybe a small luggage rack hitch if you want to use it for that. But it is not meant to tow anything with. Now, in the right side up there, you are seeing the dryer vent, that little black square up there. So that is where your dryer vent comes out. Again, up in the top center there is the rear observation camera. Ladder comes down nice and low. That ladder is rated for 250 pounds, which is typical for these mount-on ladders. The unit also has reverse lights. Again, another little safety feature that most RVs don't have. Should have them on all, but usually you don't find that until you get into these more luxurious fifth wheels. Down here in the bottom corner, you're going to have your powered power cord reel. So this is where you would pull out your power cord. You're really supposed to feed it through here, and you can lock it back. But you have a really nice powered power cord reel here. 50 amp electric service. More storage here. And these again have motion or on-off switches, either one. Heavy duty metal slam lock baggage doors there. Now looking down below, you can see your spare tire mounted underneath of there. You can also see the rear stabilizer jacks. This has a 6-point hydraulic leveling jack system. So 2 behind the axles, 2 in front, and then your main 2 front up there. Furnace exhaust out right here. Truma on-demand AquaGo water heater right here. You're going to have your docking station. So you can feed some of your stuff up through here as far as like a water hose, maybe a cable outlet or something if you're at a really nice campground. You have a whole house water filtration system, ice maker on-off valve. You direct your water where you want it to go by these color knobs here. So you hook your hose up, you can fill your fresh water tank, send it through to the city water, however you're kind of trying to send it, but that's really nice there. You have cable inlets over here. You're also going to have your hot and cold outside utility shower, black tank flush. Also have your dumps right here as well, so they're nice and easy to get to. You're not having to crawl underneath the coach. Stepping back here, looking down the whole side, you can see we got another little security light up there. Now another nice feature too, if you can see it very well in the video, you'll notice that roof line up there is also painted. A lot of brands do not do that. They don't use a paintable roof material. And here you do have a paintable roof material, so you're painted down both sides. Just kind of again gives it that full body paint look to it. Now right underneath it here is where you would actually hook your dump hose to and feed it out through there. And then you can see your Wastemaster dump hose holder right here. That comes with the Legacy package. Freshwater tank drain is also down below there. Now over here on this side of our docking station, you can see the 1500 watt inverter that was ordered on this one. That's a standard feature. If you do that crazy big solar package stuff that they do offer, it's really nice if you got the extra money for it. It does come with a bigger one. Over there you have your water manifold system. That's super cool feature right there. That allows you to turn on and off water lines individually in case of a leak. Then you have your battery disconnect over there. Down here, disc brake reservoir. Over here you got an on-off switch for the hitch lights, camera, and then you have your jack controls over here as well. Now right in here you have a battery compartment here. So you could fit 4 batteries in here if you wanted to, kind of depending on how fancy you want to go with them. But this basically just kind of a battery compartment area. Comes with 1 standard. Again, you could do up to 4. Now, if you do that real fancy solar package, that's basically a storage compartment, and then those big lithium-ion batteries go inside your big storage compartment, the way they set those up. So it's going to look a little different if you do that package. Right here, we got some very, very important informational stickers. So this one right here is our dry weight sticker, telling us this camper is 19,145 pounds empty. Has an exterior length of 45 feet, 2 inches long. Our main production date sticker right here tells us that this has a gross vehicle weight of 24,000 pounds. That's the most you can load it up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Don't exceed that. We have 3 7,000 pound axles. So basically 21,000 pounds of axle area, and then you're gonna have hitch weight, tongue weight. That is distributed either on the truck or it's distributed on the front legs. Not all the weight sits on the axles. There's a whole lot of this fifth wheel in front of the axles, and that weight is supported by either the truck or the legs when you're actually traveling or sitting. Let's see here. We got tire size 215/75R 17.5 H-rated tires. So you have 17.5-inch tires, 125 PSI cold. So quite a few informational pieces right there that you do need to know about. Oh, and this is what that side camera looks like. But what a beautiful coach. Now this one was also ordered with some solar panels and stuff on it. One solar panel standard. You can opt in for 2 extras if you want, or you can go to a really big solar package. I'll put a lot of this information down in the description below for you, or check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation, guys. They'll be able to go over a lot of the stuff with you too. But you know, kind of depending on what you want to do solar, 1 solar panel standard, 2 extra ones for a total of 3, or you can go to their real fancy solar system if you want. Front end's got a nice slope down here, so it's a little better turning radius on a short bed truck. You have that windshield you seen when we were inside, LED light strip coming down each side, plus 1 over top of that hitch pin box. Now on this model, the Curt Rotoflex pin box is kind of the normal here. You can't get that trail air box that you find on a lot of other Riverstone models, because this one grosses out at 24,000 pounds. That air ride system only goes up to 21,000 pounds. So you can't do that option. You will basically want this one. Or if you want to go to like an aftermarket Moore ride or something, but you can't do the air ride on that one. Now down here, you have a flip up baggage door. You can see that hydraulic reservoir there. Now back here on the right side, there's a panel that opens, and there's some electrical stuff and things back there. Now this customer ordered theirs with the AWNING 5500 watt generator. This is from the factory this way, and it is a propane style generator when ordered from the factory. But overall, a very beautiful, higher end, luxury fifth wheel. Again, you have those 3 1/4 inch thick sidewalls, dual pane windows, a lot better insulation, heavier duty construction. Really, really beautiful. Now we're gonna step back inside. I wanna show you what this thing looks like all closed up. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are back up inside the brand new 2024 Riverstone Legacy Edition 425 FO here. And I just wanted to show you real quick what it looks like closed. So when you are ready to open and close this thing up, you do have to come back into here, and you can kind of go through some of the other parts of it, but the main quick way is just hitting these buttons here and scrolling through. So slide out 1, S1, was basically that one right up there. Slide out 2 was this one. Slide out 3 was the bed. Slide 4, the bed vanity area. Slide 5 on this is going to be the dinette area, which we have not closed yet. And slide 6 was up front. So I've already closed up 5 of the 6 slides, trying to speed this up a little bit for you, so you could kind of see what this looks like. So when this is closed up, I could still come up here. You know, I could sit down if I'm at a rest area. If I got a generator or, you know, that fancy solar package, I could fire up my TV, maybe sit and watch some TV. But with it closed, I'm not able to get to the office. So you can't swing this office door open, it's blocked. I'm not getting to either of the storages on the side there. And if I needed to, I could maybe sit up here on this little area. Now with it closed, again, I am not really able to get to my pull-out pantry stuff over there. I could still kind of get, you know, to this area here, maybe my sink. I got full access to the bathroom if I needed to. I could get to part of my refrigerator area right here and get in and out of here. Not opening the freezer. Got a little bit of access to the upper part there. Now I could squeeze back in here, lay down, take a nap. I could climb over my bed and get to part of the closet back there. It's a little snug, but I can do it. And again, full access to the bathroom if I needed to stop at a rest area or something. And I could go in and use my own bathroom. Now when you are ready to close things up, we're going to come back here again. We're going to close up slide number 5. The kitchen stove area and this dinette area are actually hydraulic slides. The other 4 slides are electric slides. So you'll hear a difference in how they operate and everything when you do open and close your RV. Now, it is closed up. I can squeeze through here. I could come over here, wash my hands. If I was athletic, I could probably climb up over if I had to get up there for something. But otherwise, you're not really getting up to the living room area with your dinette area closed up. I don't recommend trying to climb over your counters and stuff either, by the way. I got access, again, to my fridge. So I could come in here, load some groceries or something from the grocery store without having to truly open it up. So you kind of get the idea here, what it looks like closed. And when you're ready to go back out, just same thing, hit the extend button. Now I will say one thing I did notice in opening and closing up the RV, there are a couple key factors you want to really pay attention to when you are opening and closing a couple of these slides. Number 1, you got to make sure when you close this slide out or open this slide out that your door is kind of opened a little bit at a 90 and not swung all the way back, because you could scratch up your paint job or whatever. So be a little careful with that. Also, another little thing I noticed, make sure you latch your travel latch, because if that were to come open in transit and you're not paying attention, you open up this slide, you could damage that. Same thing with those cabinet doors up there. And same exact thing over here with these cabinet doors and stuff over here. Any slide outs on any RVs, when you're opening and closing things, you want to make sure that everything was latched properly, fastened back, make sure your floors are clean, so that you don't accidentally run over a rock or something that might be laying in your floor and rip and damage your floors. So very, very important, guys. Just something to remember when you're opening and closing your new RV. Thanks again for taking the time to watch my RV videos, folks. I really do appreciate it. We're gonna step outside here real quick, just kind of show you what this thing looks like in the dark, because it is now dark time outside. Beautiful unit. You can kind of see those LED light strips back there lit up a little better. Check out the front. Those glow lights really kind of make the front of your RV stand out at the campsite a little different. All right, folks. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. Greatly appreciated.